Boys by BA. Boys by BA.
Welcome back to another episode of Bars by BA, and I am BA. This is your first time hanging out with us, your first time rocking with us, and you're interested in positive, uplifting content that will help you grow as a person, then go ahead and subscribe to this channel. We send out new content every Saturday, man. Every Saturday, we're going to send out something fresh. For those of y'all who've been rocking with me, appreciate you. All right, so today, we're going to talk about life after rejection. A life after rejection. Real quick, before we get started, how many of y'all in here have ever been rejected? You? Okay, I see your hand. You? I see your hand. I see you thinking about putting your hand up, but you too cool to admit it, okay? But rejection is something that happens to all of us, okay? A matter of fact, if you've ever been rejected and you're watching this video, go ahead and click this video and give it a thumbs up. And the reason for that is so that when people view this video and they tune in to this channel, they'll see all the likes and they'll know that they're not the only person out there in the world that's ever been rejected. Cool? Cool. So today we're going to come from Luke chapter 4, verses 23 through 30. That's Luke chapter 4, verses 23 through 30. And in this particular text, man, we have Jesus. He was just basically visiting. I'm paraphrasing. He was basically just visiting the town where he grew up, and the people there didn't accept him. And the reason why they didn't accept him is because they was like, man, look, we watched you grow up. You just Mary and Joseph's baby. There's nothing special about you. You're not a savior. You're not a Messiah. So they basically actually tried to kill him if you read in the text, but he walked out of all that. But they rejected him. But although he was rejected, he still kept doing life, man. And sometimes in life we get rejected and we want to stop, but that's not how we get down, all right? So look, bar number one is rejection is a part of life, man. Have you ever applied for a job and you didn't get it? That's rejection. Have you ever asked somebody on a date and they said no? That's rejection. The all-time classic rejection. Have you ever seen that guy in the mall or in the club and they ask a young lady for her number and she says no, and then they turn around and say, you ugly anyway, I didn't want your number with your old ugly self. That, my friend, is called rejection. So we all have seen rejection, man. And in the text, Jesus was basically telling the people, look, man, God sent me to do some major work here, but y'all not gonna receive it because a prophet is not received in his own hometown. So basically Jesus went back to visit his hometown, and they was like, man, wait a minute, man, we watched you grow up, man, now you can't be the Messiah. So they didn't accept him, but they rejected him, man. And that's what happens to us sometimes, man. People reject us because they don't know who we are. Oh my goodness. People reject us because they don't know whose we are. So Jesus, he gets rejected, but although he gets rejected, he's still able to do ministry, and he's still able to move forward because this rejection is actually the theme of his ministry. He was rejected all the way throughout his entire life, all the way until the cross. That was the final rejection, all right? So there was this niece. She was spending the night with her uncle, and she had a pet hamster. And she brought the pet hamster, and she would ask her uncle, hey, uncle, can I let the pet hamster out and let him play? The uncle kept saying no. And she was like, can I let the hamster out and let him run around the living room? The uncle kept saying no. So finally her mom came to pick her up, and she said, hey, how was the stay? She said, well, uncle's mean. He didn't let me take my hamster out. So, she asked, hey, uncle, what's up with that? He said, well, the reason I didn't let her take her hamster out is because I have my German Shepherd who was in the hallway waiting for that hamster to get out. And when he would have got out, the dog would have ate the hamster. Oh, man, you missed it, man. Sometimes in life, God tells us no because he's keeping us from something. Sometimes in life, God allows us to be rejected because he's keeping us from something, okay? So in the text, the people, they get in an uproar and they start to say, man, you know what? Let's basically just kill him. And the text says they wanted to push him to the edge of the cliff, but we'll get to that in a minute, all right? So bar number two is your rejection sometimes is a blessing. Oh my goodness. Your rejection sometimes is a blessing, man. I'll never forget, I was dating this young lady. I really thought she was the one. I thought she was awesome, man. I thought she was all that in a bag of chips. But to come to find out, she broke up with me via email. She broke up with me, and she broke up with me on Monday. I didn't read the email till Wednesday, so here I am being faithful for a few days to somebody I ain't even with, all right? When you break up with somebody via email, that's lower than a snake's belly button, okay? But look, so she broke up with me, man, and I was in my feelings for like 11 seconds. But my friend was like, are you still gonna eat? I was like, yes. they said, are you still gonna breathe? I was like, yes. So there's like, you fine, so get over it. So I said, man, you so right. So anyways, fast forward, man, about a year later, man, I bumped into this beautiful girl. I mean, whoo, bad, all right, and not even bougie. I bumped into this young lady, and fast forward, man, we started dating. She actually ends up being my wife, all right? So what am I saying, man? Look, I was rejected, but that was cool because that rejection was actually a blessing because I ended up meeting my wife, man. So I don't know where you are, man, but they've been rejecting you, and you've been sad about it, but that's okay, man. God has bigger and better plans for you. So in the text, they rejected Jesus, but he didn't stop being Jesus. He didn't stop doing ministry. He moved forward, man. That's what you got to do after rejection, is move forward, man. Now look, y'all know it's football season, so I got to throw some football stuff in here. How many of y'all know who Tom Brady is? Okay, you do? All right, Tom Brady is an NFL quarterback for the New England Patriots. He's been playing for about 20 years now. He was drafted in the 2000 draft. And he was drafted the 199th pick in the 2000 draft. So that means that 198 picks went before him. That means that every team in the NFL passed up on him. All right, but check it out. Tom Brady now has 6 Super Bowl rings, and he's been playing for 20 years, and he'll go down as one of the best quarterbacks in history. So what am I saying? His rejection, oh my goodness, was a blessing, all right? So the things that he was able to do was because he was rejected. I don't know where you are, but you feel like quitting because you've been rejected. But now is not the time for you to quit. It's actually the time for you to move forward. So as we get back to the text, and they decide to push Jesus to the end of the cliff with the intent to kill him, man. I'm reminded of a song, and the words go something like this. Don't push me, cause I'm close to the edge. I'm trying not to lose my head. And in that song, he's saying, don't push me because I'm close to the edge, man. And check it out. In the text, Jesus, they was pushing him close to the edge. But if you continue to read in the text, it says that he walked through the crowd, man. And bar number 3 is, you were not made for everybody. Ooh, come on, man. You were not made for everybody. Everybody ain't gonna like what you selling. Everybody ain't gonna clap for you. Everybody is not gonna pat you on your back, okay? You have to know that you were not made for everybody, man. Matter of fact, a few weeks ago, I was talking to a young lady. She said, hey, I checked out your YouTube channel. I said, oh man, thank you so much. Did you subscribe? She said, nah, I didn't subscribe. I'm not into all that. Anybody can quote somebody and anything like that. I'm not about that, okay? I was like, that ain't no big deal. That's cool. So I ain't tripping. So did I stop making videos? Clearly I did not. Did I stop doing content? No. Did I stop ministering? No. Was it rejection? Yes. But the thing is that I understand I'm not made for everybody. Everybody ain't gonna get you. So surely if they rejected Jesus, they're gonna reject you. So in the text it says that Jesus walked through the crowd, man. He just walked through the crowd. It don't say that he said anything. It don't say that they parted ways. It don't say that he said, excuse me. But all we know is that he walked through the crowd, man. I don't know where you are, but God is about to make a way for you. You ain't gonna understand it. It ain't gonna make sense. They won't understand it. They not gonna believe it. But God is gonna make a way for you. And the only thing you're gonna have to do is walk in it, all right, man? As the great poet Andre 3000 said, man, just walk it out, all right? So look, man, the gold bar for today is, it's real easy, man. The gold bar for today is, they can't destroy what they didn't build. Whew! They can't destroy what they didn't build, man. So look, and again, we're gonna do something new, man. The question of the day is, how has your rejection made you a better person? How has rejection made you a better person, man? So look, like, share, subscribe, leave a comment, man. I'm super excited to hear the answer to the question of the day, all right, man? So look, have a great week. Be true to God, be true to yourself, man. I'm out.